You know what you don't need tickets for? The Multiverse Murderfest.
Oh, no.
Shit.
We do not. We should be selling tickets to this shit, though. Someone's got to pay for all this time travel and cleanup. That's why we had to take a week off.
I mean,
Yep.
the fucking TARDISes were like $10 billion alone. So we spent a lot of money on this.
The budget overall on this.
We spent a lot of money on this.
To loot 3 different parts of the multiverse just to pay for the tech crew that I kidnapped.
I had to remortgage my parents' house. Like, I hope it works out.
We'll have to fucking retitle or get like a super cut of all of the episodes together and title it something like "Our budget on this was ridiculous."
Yeah.
Real like story.
Do you have any idea how much Gene Simmons costs? Oh my god.
Yeah, of all the time travel technology, paying for like the whole city block that Joker dropped on Jason.
Yeah.
Like all this that we've had to pay for, and Gene Simmons' bill still trumps it.
Yep.
There's that. There's the adamantium knife, which we had to put together. There's the science behind the Wendigo Siren hybrid.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Evolution takes eons. They didn't just bang and birth that. We had to set that up and then travel into a far-flung future where it gained sentience enough that we could convince it to come and fight for its ancestral rights in this tournament. You have any idea what it takes to find a psychologist to help you convince a mermaid person from the future? It's ridiculous.
There were beakers involved and all kinds of science shit.
Same.
Mermaid person from the future.
It's Wendigo, not Wendigo.
That's how Mothman from the future caught on to this, which he's going to be my favorite one to argue.
Yeah.
He tagged along with them while they were jumping, and he was like, "No, I'm here." And they're like, "Ah, fuck. Okay, fine. I guess we'll put your name somewhere." But like, seriously, dude, you can't do this next time. But if there is a next time, don't be cocky.
You mean a next when? Okay, you know what? Time traveler talk strictly forbidden here. Okay, and that one, by the way, didn't even make sense. Redundant.
All right, you guys ready to start?
Do it up.
Yeah, Michael Myers versus Ultron.
1, 2, 3. We're back.
Woo! Welcome.
Tonight's gonna be nuts.
Oh
God.
Excited.
Yeah, we had to take Memorial Week off for there we go, just dating it right off the bat.
Right.
We had to take whatever week that we were doing it off.
Last week off to repair some of the damage from round 1. It got a little messy there, starting the small town destruction with Mastodon and Michael Myers, of which Michael Myers was victorious, all the way up to 2 separate sections of hell itself, I believe, were destroyed, ravaged by the battle. So
expensive construction. It's hard to get people to go down there and fix it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, you know. But
there's not a lot of good labor in hell.
No.
Contracts are signed, work is done, and here we are for round 2 of the Multiverse Murderfest.
Oh,
Let's get it.
break it down for him, Mike, because we're doing these ones a little bit different.
All right, so this time we, the council here at Lost in the Bog, have decided that there are some wicked gimmies brought about by the frankly silly nature of round 1. Right off the bat, we got Michael Myers versus Ultron. Now, if we were going strictly off placing these 2 characters ripped out of their timelines, placed into a thing, it's Ultron, no question. He's a murder bot. And he'd figure out how to do. Anyways, that's save it for the game, Michael. Nessie and Joker, Gore the God Butcher versus the Wendigo Siren hybrid, which we might as well just call the Mermaider at this point. Thanos versus the Collector. Some choices had to be made to make it more interesting. So everybody that is arguing, who everybody knows, you can look at these and know who the underdog is. The underdog will be granted a request at the beginning of their fight. In order to be able to help them, right? So at the start, whoever's defending it, and frankly, we picked who we'd be defending and then promptly forgot, except Aaron, who actually does his homework.
For once, the one time.
Right. So we all are we're a little more prepared. We know who we've got. So at the start of the round, the person who gets the underdog, and the underdogs obviously will be Michael Myers, Nessie, Mermaider, and the Collector. And then in side 2, it would be actually, you know what? We're gonna have to
is there
decide
an
that
underdog
one.
between those two? Because
Yeah,
like that seems pretty evenly matched for a little magic battle.
If there's no underdog decided, then there will be no favor
Well,
granted.
Well, I'd say there's definitely an underdog in Mothman and Coheed. I think those two are underdogs. I think those two are underdogs.
Yeah, because I also think that Pathology Doctor probably might have a little.
Oh yeah, that's an underdog too. Yeah.
So maybe just
Definitely.
maybe no favor granted between Leprechaun and Kiss Demon, because that is going to be just a magic battle.
You say we get a request. What is that? What are the limitations?
We're the council. We set the limitations. I think you can make the request, and then it has to be argued if you like, you know. Obviously, Alex already has the Michael Myers request in mind.
Of adamantium knife.
Which
still not going to help.
No, I'll say.
I mean,
no. We'll get.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. There'll definitely be some discussion on it.
In the pocket. It's in the pocket. But yeah, like Nessie versus Joker. When you've got Nessie, you can make a request, dude. We've got the multiverse at our fingertips, and just a gaggle of TARDISes. Yeah, maybe I'll blip that word. I don't know. Whatever a bunch of TARDISes is called, we've got them, and the multiverse. So like if we're pitting the Joker against a sea monster. So
what about
the sea
a laser beam attached to its freaking head?
I was gonna say Nessie laser eyes.
Yeah, dude.
If that's
give it a long range attack, because like I definitely am gonna go with the.
So you're thinking too small. You're thinking too small for your request. Like I said, you got the multiverse.
Yeah, but like,
does it have
how
to pertain?
Many real things?
It should be on brand.
Okay,
I'll say that.
Okay, so laser Nessie is
don't be
exactly
like,
on brand.
well, you're giving Nessie an upgrade at that point, so that's still on brand with Nessie. But you can't be like, okay, then I get the Battlestar Galactica. No, you don't, because it's not the Joker versus Battlestar Galactica. It's the Joker versus Nessie. So you have to like something like that.
So I couldn't have like Tony Stark build her a suit of armor.
No, but I would argue, if you wanted to keep on brand and keep the fight thematic, I thought asking for Poison Ivy's help would be how you would go about that.
Ask for somebody else's help.
Because Nessie is a natural creature, part of the natural order, and Joker is going to be trying to destroy that. So I think Poison Ivy would be more than compelled to help.
Yeah.
So
it's like Smash rules. It's
kinda.
Like you get your like your main powers, and then like your little like, I don't know, what do they call those? Your like
assist trophies.
Yeah.
you spam them items.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how my fucking old roommate used to play. It was all Pokeballs, all assist trophies. It was so fucking annoying.
So that's the first two decided. I guess we'll just knock out the request right here, right now. So
well, hang on. No, hang on. I haven't. Yeah, I say we do the. What do you mean knock them out?
Well, because we've already done the first two and covered them. Or do we want to cover them at the beginning? Because you're not gonna.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go round by round with it.
Okay.
I'm not.
Cool.
I haven't decided on the Nessie thing
fight
yet.
by fight. So like I said, we all have picked who we have. They're all over here on the side of the screen. You can see.
Are we doing both rounds this episode, or are we doing just the?
I mean, last each episode was what, 8 fights each.
Yeah, I think so.
So
and
this will be 8 fights.
Crazy long.
No, they won't. They really won't be. So I think we'll get it through round 2 tonight. And then the quarterfinals.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but the quarterfinals will begin when they take place. They will be live. We're gonna try to do this whole thing live on a Discord stage. where I don't know. I've been kind of poking around with it, and I won't go into too much detail until we're off mics. But there's like crowd interaction, so we might be able to like figure something out with that, like throwing a chair. I don't know, something fun.
Oh my god, somebody from the audience threw in a sledgehammer. That's
Yeah,
Triple H's
exactly.
music.
So we're gonna try to do all that stuff live, and who knows if we do that and then we get to the semifinals and the finals, those will be bigger events and we'll have some fun stuff with them. But that's getting ahead of us with you took the words out of me. Yeah, let's do this, man. Round one.
Fight!
Michael Myers versus
Ultron.
Multiverse Murderfest!
We already know who Michael Myers is, the tortured murderer.
The Shape.
The Shape.
Who's
The boogeyman.
All right, so
so it's Mike versus Aaron. All right.
Nah, I got it, Mike. Or did Aaron take the trade?
Oh.
No, I'm gonna stay with Gore the God Butcher. I looked up some stuff. Yeah, I got some ammo. Although that was tempting, I will say.
Yeah, because I was like, I could give you the pathology doctor, and I was like, I don't think anybody wants to have that one because like he's going up against Eddie, and I'm pretty sure that we've all decided that Eddie already won that round.
I mean,
well, I don't know.
We'll get to it.
You could argue. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but there's definitely some fan favorites and the council favorites,
Oh yeah, there's favor, but with Michael Myers, we gave him an adamantium knife so that he could try to rip out the heart of Ultron.
We gave him the adamantium knife in round 1 to defeat. Or wait, did we?
No, he had a scythe in round 1.
Oh, that's
because
right.
I went through all of the different weaponries that he had.
There was like a Matrix pause scene where we just cycled through all the weapons and it ended on a scythe for that.
I need guns. These are all knives.
Okay, so you're going with the request of the adamantium knife.
Yep, that's his one bonus that he gets for this one. An adamantium knife that he could get pretty deep inside of Ultron. Like realistically, probably do some damage to his systems, but like that's definitely going to be something that he'd have to get the jump on Ultron with.
Now, I gave full marks to the adamantium knife based on, and here it is. We'll just get it out of the way. First round. When I watched Age of Ultron recently, and Scarlet Witch rips out the final Ultron's heart, and like that's what ends him. She pulls something out of. I guess it causes him pain. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know how it would cause him pain, but like, yeah, he sells
groans. It's like, ugh. She's like, it felt like that, So an adamantium knife, yeah, totally makes like I would grant that level playing field. They both have some weird movement ability, and the idea of a vulnerability in the other.
Okay, go at it.
So I think.
Wait, location.
Oh yeah, good question.
Sokovia.
Sokovia. Midair.
Yeah.
Midair. We just time bubble around that spot as soon as everyone's clear, right before it plunges.
Yeah, mid siege. And you got main Ultron, and then Michael Myers appears. He looks at his knife. He looks up at Ultron, and then he gets ready for it.
Ultron would be like, so we know that Ultron at this point, he's cocky, man. He who do we go? Yeah, he took out the Juggernaut last time.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
That was a pretty big fight, So he's feeling cocky, and he didn't realize this was going to be his next round. But here we are.
He's like, what is this? Just like a fucking dude with a knife? Like, I got the guy with the bow and arrow over here too. Come on.
Yeah, so it doesn't even necessarily come off as weird to him, but he's like, all right, yeah, let's have some fun.
Little does he know that Michael Myers took out the fucking mastodon.
Right.
Well,
coming off the heels.
A mastodon.
Yeah.
It's definitely listed as the mastodon.
Oh, okay.
Is what gave it its heightened strength and ability and intelligence.
Oh, all right. Oh shit, forgot about that.
Oh, the prog knowledge.
Exactly. Think a Mastodon could just play in 7-4 naturally? No.
I have to learn that.
So yeah, no, Ultron's gonna like play it kind of fun. Maybe send a couple drones at him at first, test out the waters, which I'm sure.
Like he grabs them by the throat while they're flying at him and just stabs them until they start fucking shooting oil everywhere. And then Ultron's like, oh, that was a little more brutal than I expected it. It's like, you know those other guys? And then he just hears Mikey fucking breathing really loud, just
which I'm sure. So if it was like movie Ultron, because it was made by Joss fucking Whedon.
Yeah, James Spader has a silver tongue the entire time.
No the entire time. Oh wow.
Yeah, no pun intended, but silver tongue.
I think I'm gonna dock points for that.
I said no pun intended.
Doesn't matter,
bro.
Doesn't matter, dude. You can't just like walk up to someone, shoot them, and say it's a prank.
Hey,
that's on the same level, like moral wise, what you just did.
No, it's like saying like with all due respect, and then saying something really harsh to somebody.
Yeah, that's more of an apt one. I still like the idea of you just. Right. Anyways.
Hey, sorry about that. Forgive me, fucking sorry.
So at this point, Ultron has his environment manipulation. He can whatever that was. They never explain that, and he uses it like twice. So I think he would just be like, "All right, I'm done with you," and just throw Mike off Sokovia.
Could. But okay, so Mike lands. And then he just backs up. He gets back up. Yeah. It's like it's his one superpower.
Right, yeah, exactly. He would be in a coma until they got to the fucking ground.
He's been hit by a truck. He's falling out windows.
Shot, stabbed.
Ultron's kicking through the rubble of Sokovia.
Yeah, no. So it just goes on like the rest of the battle, right? Like that's just a deleted scene of like him seeing Michael Myers and like throwing a drone at him, and like, oh god,
but
violent, throwing him off. But then later on, right? Like, so the whole thing plays out like it does, and Vision's talking to him. Only it's this version of the multiverse, and I'm just gonna call it a loss already on myself here because
and then fucking Michael Myers comes up behind him and fucking stabs the fucking rise drone to death.
Yeah, while they're having that like, I think it's beautiful because it lasts. He just. And Vision's like, just zoom, flies away. Just that ain't his fight.
But
he goes back to Wanda and he's like, he had a really big knife and he was so scary.
Yeah, Wanda's like, it's okay, Vision, you're crushing me.
It was the boogeyman, Wanda, I tell you.
But at the very beginning though, when they're first facing off, okay, he drops him, he gets back up. I don't feel like it would take Ultron long to figure out, like, okay, I got to kill this guy by, like, blowing him apart, removing body parts. And he's got lasers. He could just chop off his arms, legs, and head.
Yeah, he would need to straight up behead him. Even though in that fucking one movie where he gets beheaded, it's found out that it wasn't actually Michael Myers. Some fucking bullshit.
That's if we had another one of those wins already.
Yeah, dude, it would be like Halloween Resurrection, where it's like, no, he straight up found somebody else, put him in the Michael fucking outfit, dipped out.
So we've already thrown Michael into the middle of the battle of Sokovia while it's up there. I think
why is the battle? It's the battle's going on around him. I thought we put him up there in a time bubble where it's just them two, nobody else.
Okay, just frozen at a second.
Yeah.
I think he still gets cocky and just throws him off the ledge.
Yeah, Michael just looking him up. Like,
and the thing is, Michael then gets down to the ground, right? Do we just like teleport him back up like Smash Rules?
Oh my god, yeah! Like he fucking comes in on a little platform and drops down into the bubble again.
Yeah. We just keep respawning him in different parts of the city. Ultron just getting raises a whole building and then looks over. He's in another window. He starts playing mind games with Ultron.
Yeah, he's stalking him in one window. That'd be so funny though. Like he's like stalking in one window, and Ultron like shoots a laser at it and stuff, and then all of a sudden he looks across the street, and there he is in the other window, and he's like, "What the shit?"
Starts raging out and just.
You
Yeah,
just hear
no,
the deep
I
breathing
honestly,
the
the more I think about it, the fact that Ultron is a glitchy human consciousness in a robot body that can be killed. And if Michael Myers can do one thing, it's end
Kill the
human
cocky.
consciousness.
But
especially when they're
Ultron-
cocky.
And he's being real cocky.
Ultron is a genius with lasers. Like I do think he could just cut his head off, like real easily.
Yeah,
And
it
they
would be one of those things where like he'd probably blast him if when Michael gets close and starts like actually like stabbing into him, he'd be like, "Oh shit!"
Don't they
Shoot him
both?
back?
Don't they both have that ability to? I don't know if teleport's the right word, but
They can move really fast. I don't know
Yeah,
if
so-
Michael can teleport straight up, but like,
And
he
I don't
kinda
think
does.
Ultron can either.
No, Ultron just
He's
he's
like
just
flies and stuff.
he's a
Yeah.
flyer,
Yeah.
quick mover. So they're both just like I said, they both have like quick movement and a vague knowledge of how to kill the other.
Or Ultron has a Dr. Loomis moment where like he's like shooting him with the lasers. He goes, "I shot him 6 times. What the fuck?"
Yeah, I see Ultron getting desperate here.
yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be so funny to hear
think
James
he's-
Spader's voice. Just
So-
I shot him 6 times.
so the lasers he shoots in the movie, they have percussive force, and they don't just immediately fly through and like
So it's usually a knockback, not a burn.
it's got a burn to it, but it's like more piercing and knockback.
But-
Damage wise. When he shoots Helen Cho after she Scarlet Witch frees her brain, and Jesus, listen to me. She frees her brain, and then she's like, "Oh, I can unplug Ultron," and Ultron goes, "For God's sake!" and he shoots her with the laser. It knocks her back, like she like flies back super far, and then when Cap gets to her, she just has a bunch of holes in her shoulder, and she's bleeding, but it's not burns.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
also
don't
'cause
think
it's
he has
Disney.
like an Iron Man like bzz, laser. It wasn't this. Was it Disney?
Yeah.
then?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Disney quite yet.
No, it wasn't Disney yet.
And
Yeah,
Ultron?
that was
Yeah, during Age of Ultron, yeah, that was before
That
the
was
buyout.
pre-Disney.
yeah, just like
Really?
Yeah, because there was like Phase 3 was when they sold to Disney.
All right. All right.
So-
all right.
So I don't think he has the ability. And this again, I'm arguing for Ultron here, but like I don't know unless he those
Are you
things that
serious?
he uses that he uses to lift up the ground to stop Black Widow. Could he use that to just pull Michael Myers apart?
Sure.
I suppose you could.
Lifted up a whole
okay.
fucking city.
Oh, yeah.
No, he used a thing. He built a thing to do that.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That thing.
like
yeah.
a magnetic like
Yeah.
strip that he has to.
But
push up the city.
well, remember when they're on the back of the truck and Black Widow's on the bike and he like uses his hand and like raises the thing. He does it to Iron Man for a minute too. He like grabs his arm
Yeah.
and throws him back.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a magnetic thing because like he like it seemed like he went for like her gauntlets and stuff
Okay. So
because
it's
they
not-
they did a bunch of magnet stuff in that. That's when
So it's
Steve
not
Rogers
like
got
a-
the magnet and stuff too.
Oh yeah, wow, there was a bunch of
Yeah,
it's a weird thing I should have noted. But
Oh,
yeah, so okay, then that's not like matter manipulation. He can't just grab he's made of flesh unless he like physically gets up, like he gets the first stab and he just grabs him like he does in the movie and just blah.
just rips him in half. That'd be
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Just
would be sick.
one hand through the head to grab the sternum, one hand to grab the waist and just
Mortal Kombat shit.
yeah.
Finish him.
There's my argument. Where's does Cult of Thorn get him back from a spleen?
Because like if Ultron does have like a magnetic like manipulation kind of thing like that, he could just steal the knife that we gave to Michael. Like,
True.
Well,
not a whole.
I
lot
was
that Michael can
thinking
do
that
past
he definitely gets like Michael Myers definitely gets one stab because his fucking MO is the turnaround and that happens at least once in every movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like LL Cool J getting stabbed up.
Yeah.
That was pretty out of nowhere.
So like Ultron would like turn around and it'd take at least one knife shot.
Right.
And at that point he'd do the
rips him in
stick his
half
hands through him and just shred them.
Does Ultron have I guess like a vulnerability or like a weak spot?
Yeah, it's like a heart.
Yeah, he has like a mechanical, like a heart.
But it has to be ripped out. I bet if you just stabbed it, it would be he wouldn't kill him.
That was my next thing. Is like what
if you stabbed it a bunch,
stabbing him. Yeah.
It depends on like what the heart actually does. If it functions as like pumping oil and coolant to like his necessary body parts and stuff, then realistically, then his body would stop working.
Yeah,
like, he would still be able to
true.
compute and stuff, but like if he doesn't get like proper oil to like his like
It'll
individual
overheat and
parts,
shut down.
yeah, it probably wouldn't work properly.
So
like I'm assuming that he works on an oil base, but I don't really know how these crazy mechanical men would actually work.
Right.
So
I don't know.
Did they just kill each other?
That would be really funny if it just ends up like fucking Michael stabs him really deep while Ultron rips him and then like realizes that the knife went too far and he just kind of shuts down. And they just sit there both dead.
Uh-oh.
Well, we can't hang on.
Well,
we rebuilt Ultron because he survived just a second longer.
Yeah, I guess it would be like a photo finish. We'll just rebuild him again.
Are we like flipping a coin on this one as well? Are we?
No.
I think we're calling it photo finish.
I think we're calling it
Ultron survive.
Ultron survive
Milliseconds longer.
Yeah.
But just the tip of his nose, Ultron wins.
Well, because Michael Myers he's not like he's still a human, right? Like he's
Yes.
Yeah, but horror humans are a lot different than normal.
Right.
Yeah.
And
like, that's one thing that sucks about slashers.
Yeah. Ultron.
Well, that's a turnaround, man. I thought giving him that knife was gonna
seal the deal.
Like, he was gonna get the lucky shot in on Ultron. And he did, but it was just
too late.
Just too quick.
Yeah.
Fucking shredded him.
So Ultron takes the round.
Ultron takes the first round, man.
I'll kindly take that L.
Hey, man, Michael Myers had hell of a run.
Yeah,
he could have done it, but just couldn't survive that just a little extra long bit, you know. He got King Sharked.
Straight up, dude.
Yes.
All right, so there it is. So next round, Nessie versus the Joker.
Who's Joker?
The Joker. Oh, that would be me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, if you do the whole thing and voice extra points, not really because we'll get sued, but do it. Quick.
It'd be such a workout.
You guys figure out the deets of where I have to. You be right back.
Yeah,
I was actually about to say if we want to take like a short 10-minute break here, because here in about just a few minutes, I'm gonna have to run upstairs for something really fast. So if we just want to like break right now, we can cut this out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy. I hear one of your guys's. I hear sirens, and I think I hear them in real life too. That's fucking weird.
That ain't me. I don't know.
Might be Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm cool with that, I guess.
All right, yeah, we'll take a short break right now, and we'll just cut this part out.
Yeah.
I do not know what
kind of
request.
Like what does Nessie need to help defeat the Joker?
Against the Joker.
Because like there's a billion different things I could say about the Joker that would either like just fry or end up killing Nessie over this period of time. Where like he would be like completely submissive about it, just kind of like slowly poison or whatever.
Yeah. Does the requirement does it have to be something specific to the character? Or could it be like an environmental change based off of?
Oh, good question.
You know, because
you could bad idea.
You're like because Nessie, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that most of this fight is gonna happen in like a water, like some kind of like body of water, right?
Yeah, like Lake Loch Ness or something.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we could decide. We have to decide on a location still. But...
So SeaWorld, one tank. The filter got ripped off of it inexplicably.
Did you imagine, like, that's a hell of a pay-per-view fight, man. It's just
Nessie at SeaWorld, and you got the Joker just like fucking with the fucking tank. I turned up the heat way too big.
yeah. It's a big
I'm going
tank.
to boil it.
It's a big tank
So
and a dude in makeup versus a big fish. Like
so Mike, real quick, just so you know, we decided
All right.
that this part right here, we're gonna have to cut this out because we're taking a short
Sure.
break. Because here in a minute, I'm gonna have to run upstairs for just 2 seconds, really fast.
All right.
So before we get into this next round, we're just trying to figure out what to ask. What am I gonna ask for as a request for Nessie? Like I could do something to where she
calls
could,
in Aquaman.
She doesn't. There's nothing about her that has gills. Oh, Aquaman!
Is that? Is that?
I mean, if I could call him Poison Ivy, I could call him Aquaman.
That's a pretty heavy duty fucking
I mean, yeah,
ask, man.
Yeah.
Michael only got a knife. I didn't ask for fucking like Dormammu.
That's true. That's true. That's a
And
good point.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Aquaman would just beat the shit out of Joker, and that would be that. Like,
yeah, because like Aquaman can also like control like certain levels of water and stuff. So like poisoning also gets negated. Fucking like most things that like the Joker could do, nothing short of like electrocuting the entirety of the body of water that they're in would work.
So then I could ask for Aquaman, but just he can't actually be in the fight. He can just, all he can do is just make it so Joker can't like poison the water or whatever. So it has to be a physical altercation fight.
so it's more like a handicap than it is like
Right.
That's
Which is
interesting.
I
One way
guess I guess on par with the whole giving him the knife thing. And we did give I don't know, whatever the pinhead outcome.
Oh yeah, we gave the lament configuration to Ozymandias.
That's right.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I forgot about that. And I have Ozymandias.
So
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a fucking cakewalk with that shit.
I don't know. Though. I want the request to be something that forces it. I want this to be a fight, physical altercation. I don't want like Joker to poison the water or something like that.
I like
Joker with a
having
fucking switchblade, and that's it.
I like Aquaman preventing like odd hand to prevent any environmental manipulation by the Joker.
Yeah, he's literally there as like a referee where like no dirty work can be done. It's like it has to be you physically took the fucking Loch Ness monster down, Joker. There's no way of weaseling out of this or tricking your way out of it. No shock grenades or any like weird little like fucking funnies or anything.
But Nessie doesn't. I don't know. Hold on. Let me think. I got to run upstairs really fast. You guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
Look it up on the phone.
Dude, the imagery of Batman standing by and it like because obviously we'd have him. We would have Aquaman if he's going to control the environment. We would need Batman to provide security. As far as the joke's concerned, and just Batman chuckling as he's like yelling at Joker, like, there'll be no trickery, no shot grenades, none of this, none of that, none of that.
These are the rules that the console has provided us, Joker, and we're only letting you out of Arkham for this one fight. And we're hoping to God that thing eats you, you little shit. I don't know if it's a vegetarian. I don't know what it eats, but it better eat clowns.
Well, yeah, I mean, we determined last time with the Hevosaurus, and when we got to Nessie, it was the forward-facing eyes and sharp teeth denotes being a predator.
Oh yeah.
Does Nessie have forward-facing eyes?
I believe so.
I don't know because so many different versions I've seen.
I feel it. Yeah, I feel like it does.
Yeah. Totally. If this one's to be believed, it has giant, like razor fins. All the ones I've seen are forward-facing eyes. The occasional one that looks like a snake, so it's like kind of face forward, but also to the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Pressy, not Nessie. Pressy lost.
Poor Pressy. Tried to hang with the big leagues.
Oh yeah, dude. Like the PR fallout after after this whole tournament with the fact that Nessie got in on a technicality and
won the first match. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some social media crazy buzz about how Nessie is just a fucking buy-on. It's a shill. Fucking we got rigged.
Dude. It calls the whole. And like the thing is, like, you know, normally that'd be a thing, but we as the Council of Lost in the Bog in control of the multiverse, like, we laugh.
Mm-hmm. That's just how it goes around here.
Go ahead and cancel us. We'll close the door on your reality forever.
We'll go to a place where they don't cancel people, where they just hold people responsible for their things and then let them continue working.
Precisely.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you can count these as forward-facing eyes.
I can count that, yeah.
That's forward-facing.
That's terrifying looking shit.
And here's the thing.
Looks like a bad Flintstones reenactment.
You say that, but like looking at the actual picture, it's actually just kind of derpy looking. Like, is it? Oh,
well,
like,
it's a thing. It's the thing of evolution.
Yeah.
You start derpy
eyes
and
on
then
the
you
side.
work away.
Eyes on the side. You're meat. You're eating prey. That's the word. I couldn't think of it.
You're eating.
And that you had eyes on the sides so you could watch all the way around you, whereas forward-facing eyes were for hunters to focus in on their prey.
Mm.
So, like, anytime, you see like Barney.
Yeah, predator.
Forward-facing eyes. He's a predator, technically. Like, so all those kids.
Well, he's also like a T-Rex, isn't he?
He's.
I thought he was technically a T-Rex.
The T-Rex did a whole bunch of X one day.
He just felt like loving on everybody.
Well, I got this from Mr. Rogers.
Holy shit. What if that's like its own universe?
Where all of the kids shows just exist and like they all know each other and hang out, but they're all just doing drugs when the cameras
all
are
the
off.
the kid show stuff is just their day job, and like they get done and like Barney's like, so you better get someone over here with the shot. I'm gonna need to eat a child. Oh, Mr. Rogers comes in. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Yeah. Was it true that Mr. Rogers was in the wasn't the Navy? No, he was a Marine, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was. I think I feel like there was something about him serving, but he was never in combat. That was just like an internet rumor.
Wasn't he a trained medic or something like that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But Bob Ross was a drill sergeant in the Navy or in the Air Force.
He used to scream at motherfuckers, telling them how worthless they are. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go paint some happy trees,
right?
Squirrel friends." He screamed all of his mad out. That's literally my theory. He got to the point where he got every inch of madness out of him, and he was like, "Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna go paint with some squirrel friends." And then
when you think of it like that, I like to imagine him like just waking up and attempting to yell, using the same words, but now with the new Bob Ross like voice and attitude. Everybody get up, maggots. Oh boy. Oh, that's listen Robert. Here, you human puke. Drop again. What are you laughing at? Drill sergeant, are you being serious? Do I look like I'm not being serious? At this point, the afro is just growing underneath the cap. And the cap is just like rising up. A squirrel comes out of his pocket.
The only happy accidents we make here are the ones where the bullet goes through the head.
You understand? I'm here to break you down, to rebuild you into a killing machine for the U.S. military, the greatest military in the world.
Dude, that's kind of more terrifying than somebody yelling at you, because that comes from like a place of like.
Yeah, you know that's true.
Like that comes from a place of like calm crazy, like.
Where they've accepted it and they know that it's crazy and they're okay with it. That kind of crazy where they're just like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. This is not normal and it's not going to be normal.
Nothing about this is normal. by the time I'm done with you, the person who I'm talking to right now will be dead and in the ground. You will have buried them.
We're
You will
sending
be
kids.
nothing more than an extension of your
That's why-
rifle.
That's why he paints all those trees, because it reminds him of all the bodies he's buried
Yep.
from the war.
I saw a writing prompt about that on Reddit one time that had like this dude wrote like a little like mini novel about Bob Ross's son on his deathbed, opened his father's diary, and each Polaroid of a painting was attached to a Polaroid of a person bound and gagged and buried or like being buried alive. And he handed it off to an investigator who went and investigated where all these bodies were buried. And you could stand where each painting was and look out and see and like, oh my God, that, and like he watched the episodes and each spot where he'd spend a bunch of time doing like heavy X's, like crosses with the brush. He's like, oh, that's where the body is. And
Yeah,
it was like really good. I was like, that's weird. These little mini series.
Yeah, that would be really funny to see.
that would be a sick concept album, man. Like
A dude that's like a world-class painter that just paints the location of where he hides the bodies.
yeah.
That is a pretty cool concept. I like that.
That's good.
So I don't remember how we got here, but
Yeah, we were talking about something.
Talk about Nessie.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
but I like to get from there to where we are now. I could not give you a map, dude. Not
yeah.
I was
Kids
literally
show
gone for
people doing
7
drugs.
minutes.
7 minutes, really?
7 minutes.
Yeah, I felt like a 15-minute conversation.
Easily.
Because we were talking about kids show people after the cameras go off, all hanging out together and like doing drugs or like random shit like that. Like you got like Mr. Rogers and Big Bird coming together, being like, "Hey man, can I
Bob
grab a toke off that?"
Being, it wasn't Mr. Rogers in the military.
I'll be
it was
your
Bob
neighbor.
Ross.
Yeah, that was it. Because we were talking about
That's
Mr.
right,
Rogers in
yeah.
the military.
Yeah,
And
I
then
brought that
Bob
up.
Ross is a serial killer.
Yeah.
That's see, we got there. We
There you
got
go. There you
Look at that.
go.
Boom.
And in celebration.
Bob Ross is a serial killer. All right.
And as for celebration, let me get some of my forget me now stuff going.
Precisely.
Oh, I totally fucked up. Damn. All right. Well, next week I'm gonna have it. Guess what I fucking found at Odie's Big Ten.
Yeah,
They
I
got
love that place.
they got a fucking beer called like multiverse something or something. It has the word multiverse in the title. I was like,
Oh,
nice.
I need that for the show.
For sure.
I also found a Yeti beer. I was like, ooh.
Man, I'm surprised. Well, actually, yeah, we got Skunk Ape and Bigfoot on here, so I was surprised that Yeti didn't make it on. But
Well, so I figure if we go through this one, if we get through round 2 all in one episode, then next episode we'll have the quarterfinals and semifinals, or we do the quarterfinals in an episode, and then when we do the semifinals and finals, we do a like losers bracket of all the ones that didn't get in and just argue a fucking battle royale.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
all of them all at once, like it's like Royal Rumble. We just send one out every 2 minutes.
No, it's on your left. It's that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, but they all just like come in. They're like, "What the fuck? Kill each other? What?
Yeah.
Kill each other? Ah!
Do it! Kill each other!
I thought we
Only
already.
one of us walks away!
I thought we all died already. No, you're still gonna die, but we want you to die again. Die again.
All right, so let's bring it back and keep rolling.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I see. All right. So yeah, I cannot figure out what I want to request for Nessie. The Aquaman
Right.
thing is a pretty good idea. I think
But you could also like just request like a rule that's like it has to be combat. It can't be like,
No.
oh, I fed poison into the water supply.
Now, while the multiverse machine here was reacquiring the symbol, signal, stumble. We had a thought of asking the Justice League for a favor to ensure that the fight stays completely combative. It is the Joker with a knife, a weapon of Joker's choice, Nothing.
Just the punching bag little thing.
Yeah, like he could choose the punching bag glove if he wanted to. You know,
Mhm.
like they extend if, but the Justice League will ensure that no trickery and like no poisoning of the environment or Joker blimp dropping a bunch of toasters into the water or something.
No, that's some fucking shit right there. That'd be so
Yeah,
weird.
the fact that Batman brought that one up specifically and unprompted, little concerning, but you know,
I feel like it
hey,
happens more often than we think.
yeah, you know, there's got to be some stinkers that happen that they don't report on in the comic books. So,
Yeah, a couple of Joker boners. Everybody chortled at Joker's boner. Everybody chortled at Joker's boner.
So that was a thought. Yeah, that was one of the ideas that we had.
So we keep it strictly martial.
Hand
At
to
this point-
hand, fin to fin.
Yeah. Like Joker, like with a switchblade between his teeth, like kicked
Gotta
out the
let
back of the bat plane into
God.
Loch Ness. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Like
That's the thing, though, is that Joker
Airflow.
or Loch Ness Monster has no reports of gills, so it has to be an air breathe. It can, you know, it can.
So it
breathe
has to
in.
breach. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
he has an opportunity to like catch it while it's on a breath, grab around its neck, and like dive in, and hope to God that he can hold his breath for as long as it can.
Right. Like that's that. See, yeah, that wouldn't be a good move. That's Joker taking it underwater, which is Nessie's, you know, home ground.
Mm-hmm.
But could she still, if we did do it on land? I mean,
How
she
fast
could
would
just
she be able
eat
to
him.
move on land?
Not
well, I
Eventually, she
feel like-
could eat him. Yeah.
I feel like if Nessie wins, that's how it goes down. Like,
Who just swallows the Joker whole. Well, actually, no, you can't
Unless-
swallow him whole, or else he'll cut himself out. He'll pull a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
would be the Joker thing to do, would be like, I just fucking used it like a zipper.
Yeah.
Huh.
But like, I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like,
okay,
yeah,
so-
he would just go like super hardcore pirate, knife between his teeth,
So,
dive down, try to get some stabs in.
we're getting into a hypothetical for this fight here. I mean,
Right.
Is that what your request would be?
Well, what are you gonna say, Aaron?
To keep. Oh, go ahead.
Is Nessie more of like a snake type creature? Is he more does he have like because I'm trying to picture like if we were to take it
versus
on
a
land.
shell.
Yeah.
Well,
or
on
like,
land, it's kind of like a walrus, like floppy.
so it's got
It's got like flippers and stuff.
no,
Yeah.
But it's got the
okay.
neck still.
Yeah.
And it can get moved. It's still giant, so it can get moving. It's got a little clip to it, but it's not agile or fast on land.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's got his tail too, which is
Yeah?
used for,
Yeah, definitely
Some
adds
kind
some
of
reach
attack.
to it.
you know.
'Cause,
I
like
think
Joker is a nimble person, like overall,
Yeah.
because like he's a squirrely little fuck.
I can't think of anything. I mean, outside of giving Nessie some kind of armor or weapon like laser eyes or something, or fire breathing or something like that. Outside of that, I can't think of anything better. But if those were the cases, then Joker could just poison the water or hit her with like a fucking blow dart or some poison blow dart.
Yeah, because he's got like crazy stuff like that, or even
well-
like one of his joy buzzers that just got like overcharged of electricity.
Well,
Just
what
fry the like?
what stops Nessie from constricting Joker?
I
His
don't.
tail or
It's not
something,
really.
like,
I mean, I guess it might be able to with its tail, kind of
Hey,
like how
it's not gonna
Godzilla
attack.
dragged.
I don't think Nessie's like long enough to.
Yeah, that's not.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah. Probably
I
right.
don't think it's as like serpentine as that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like big belly and like
Like
neck and tail
what's
on either
that?
end.
Lapras, but without a shell.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I had more of an image of like a big snake creature than I do something like that. But that, yeah, I get you.
So yeah, I think we go with that request. And does the council approve?
Of it being just like hand-to-hand combat or what?
Yeah, like basically Aquaman making
The
it so.
Justice League guaranteeing a hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
approve.
Okay. And what is Joker's weapon?
I guess Joker would have to pick something like fairly easy to use, like in any terrain. So like he's probably going to be working with like a buck knife at the very most.
Okay.
Because like if it's not that, it's going to be like a gun, and like that sounds so fucking boring.
Yeah. Well, Joker's guns always just have a little flag that comes out and says "bang."
Sometimes not in his
oh, that's true. Not all the time. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He had that fatality in DC Universe or DC
oh
versus
yeah,
Combat where it was the bang flag, and then he pulls out a real gun and shoots them after they realize that was a bang.
Yeah. All right. So buck knife.
Buck knife Joker.
And we have to face off. So Tartar's door is open. Joker's on the shore of Loch Ness, and Nessie's in the water.
There he is, looking like a pirate. High water pants.
I was gonna say I like to picture Joker in a little boat, just kind of like.
Oh, we could do that.
In the middle of it.
He's just paddling his way out like this is some fucking bullshit. No, it's like an actual just like little thing that we just gave him like 2 oars, and it's like they wouldn't even give me a motor.
Yeah.
I am the clown prince of crime, and I'm out of.
He's just yeah. Why am I out here?
Yeah, some of our contestants were not happy with the with what was provided to them by us.
Yeah, Peter Chris only got that shitty car that we helped him out with.
All right, so he's in a boat. That's fine.
He's sitting waiting for Nessie, waiting to see some little movements here and there, waiting for his moment, because Nessie probably wouldn't initiate the attack realistically.
I don't know, man.
Because like, how many attacks has like Nessie been attributed
well,
to?
we no, I don't think any, but part of what we do as the council beforehand is get them to want to kill each other.
Okay, that's fair. So Nessie could be the one that just is like, I see something floating, waiting for me.
We put Joker on a little fucking rowboat with Nessie's eggs.
Oh, that's savage. He's got like an egg with him waiting for Nessie to fucking get to it.
Yeah.
He cracks one open and fucking starts pouring it into the lake to show where he's at because
she wants her babies.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cooks one of them in a little saucer.
Like a little like walk with him or something.
So now we're dealing with a white blinding rage mother Nessie. Like now we're dealing with this.
It's not going to be a sneaky breach.
No.
The boat snaps in half and Joker goes up 20 feet in the air and he's like,
Nessie woke up and chose violence that day.
Yeah. Yes.
The Joker dives down, buck fucking knife right in his waistband. He's going for blood.
At that point, like
what stops Nessie from just straight up like snapping him in half?
Nothing, biting him in half. Yeah.
Well, at that point, if he's just flown up in the air, let's talk about angular momentum here for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see, because Nessie could have popped him up so that he could have been
popped
snack,
up, so he's flying up in the air, right? So does that mean did Nessie come from a farther depth and shoot up to hit the bottom, or did Nessie just simply breach up from like?
I was thinking like used her head and just like fucking like headbutted him into the sky.
Oh, okay. I was thinking he fucking cracks an egg, pours it into the water, and she just fucking from real down deep launches that shit. She's going for the fucking kill right off the bat.
So they're both just like hovering in the air.
Oh yeah. She launches herself. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
She breaches with him.
Yeah.
And launches both of them up in the air.
I think Joker gets a shot in there for sure.
Yeah.
Joker comes down and just fucking throws the knife into her fucking nose.
Now we gotta also consider Nessie's a prehistoric animal, so her skin, a single stab isn't gonna necessarily.
No, it's scales too. It's not like skin, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna need to work at it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not gonna be able to like Joker thinks he's gonna be like stab in and then like go down like a pirate flag.
Right.
But no, it's just gonna stab in and the underbelly is definitely soft, but
the Joker heard about the defeat from Michael Myers, so he goes and quickly grabs the adamantium knife. No, I'm just kidding.
He goes for like the fucking collarbone down so that he can kind of like Errol Flynn his way down. But then he finds out that it doesn't stab it deep enough. It's just the tip of the knife, and he's like, shit.
It's just flying down now, stuck in a Nessie. So they both plunge back into the water.
Yeah, they're both fucking falling back up.
Well, what stops Nessie from just drowning Joker?
That too.
Like,
yeah, not a whole lot, realistically.
Because if that's the case and he stabs him, and he's hanging on to him, and then he dives down, you know, potentially he's still hanging on to him, so he could just like.
But the knife isn't in too deep, so realistically he could break loose pretty easily.
Yeah, and at the very least, he's not going to drown hanging onto the knife. He's going to let go of the knife before he drowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So then he has to just like find his moment again. Wait for the monster to try to get the jump on him and fucking try to outmaneuver him.
Well, that's the other thing about Loch Ness, though, is that so Joker's stuck in like Nessie, let's say, or like neck or something. They both go back down in the water. Joker pulls the knife out. Nessie immediately because Loch Ness is very murky. It's not clear water. So she immediately vanishes into the dark.
Joker's just
but she can see, but Joker can't. And now Joker can't. Well, neither of them can breathe, but Nessie's more used to it. So
if anything, Joker heads topside to try to catch his breath.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then he's a sitting duck.
Right. He has to get back to land. Does he make it?
So it's either that or like he tries to. I don't even know how he would outmaneuver it realistically, because like you could get like one of those like fucking moments where it's like, oh, the thing tries to fucking swallow him, but then he stabs into its mouth, and like that seems like a pretty given.
Well, Nessie
kind of move.
So, Nessie's going for the bite in half, though.
Yeah, if she goes for like the bite in half and stuff, like he has a moment to try to stab, but like how fast he actually be able to do it.
And he might take out an eye, but that's really
you know what? I think if Nessie is going for that, I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna go long and try to bob himself down and get into the throat like we talked about.
Yeah.
Right in the back of the tongue.
That's the only move. Unless we end up on land.
Yeah, no.
But Joker has to make it there. And she wants to murder him because he just killed one of her babies.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think Joker's not going to let himself get bitten in half. He's going to try to get himself down that gullet and start doing some damage.
Yeah, he could try to like just like swim down while she's trying to take the big half bite, and he just goes right down the throat and just starts stabbing inside of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that would be some bold maneuver. Well, actually, it's Joker, so of course he's gonna be fucking insanely trying whatever he can.
As soon as he realizes he couldn't get through from the outside, his first thought would, well, then I have to do it from the inside. Like,
gotta get my hands dirty.
That is very Joker. Like,
yeah,
trying to survive from that.
Swims down Nessie's gullet to just stab her.
Now, here's something that we have to bring into that then. If that's what happens, he has to kill her
and then escape her.
But he's not going to have air the entire time.
He's got a buck knife and he's on the inside. I think like one quick turnaround, like waist level with a knife is going to be enough damage to make this thing dead.
Think so?
You think? Yeah, maybe. Dude, I don't know what the thickness of its neck would actually be. If it's wide enough to fit him.
If you're inside and you're inside like the esophagus, is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in there, you're next to some vital stuff, unless Nessie is like 20 feet wide at the neck.
Right.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because like I'm not seeing.
I'm looking at all the pictures of Nessie that I'm looking at. It's a fairly skinny neck. So if a person got in there and just moved the knife around in a circle, you're gonna hit a lot of vitals.
Cuts its way out of the throat, gives them tracheotomy.
Yeah, that could be. I guess I was just thinking about it in terms of like, I don't feel like there would be as many vital organs there, or like.
Oh, you know what it would be? It's like.
He'd have to hit like an artery.
It'd be like Joker would just disappear. All we see on the camera is Joker just disappears under the water, and then a minute later, Nessie floats belly up, and then
blood.
No, Nessie floats belly up, and a smiley face gets cut into the middle and like pops out.
But
ta-da!
But okay, so you said Joker flattens out along the top of the water, so we're assuming then that Nessie's coming at him. From the feet or the head. What if she came up from the bottom?
I was assuming she was coming up.
Yeah, I was assuming. And then he just dives down.
Yeah, he just dives himself down because like it's murky, but you could still, you'll still get a quick look.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's not like black water,
right?
3 feet down. So, I think that's Joker's move. He dives into the mouth and cuts his way out with a big smiley face.
That'd be sick. And then like fucking confetti pops out too.
So it literally comes down to a split second. Does Nessie get her mouth closed in time to take off half, or does he make it into the throat?
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a coin flip.
I was either that or like a dice roll.
We got a D20.
Alex.
Oh my God!
I had a D20.
You forget who you're talking
to. I could roll 5 D20, but that's not the same. All right. So we'll call it odd or even.
Ooh.
So
that's interesting.
So
even it's a coin flip, but a lot more chances to roll around.
Shit.
Even let's say Nessie, mouth open, Joker gets the kill, and odd, Joker loses.
Or if we wanted to make it a proper versus,
Joker is odd because he is odd.
I have 2 D20s. I could do 1 die each, and highest wins. So which way do we want to do it?
That leaves even more chance into it.
That's a cool idea, actually.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So odd Joker wins, even Nessie wins because Joker's odd.
If he's gonna do that,
I like that.
Or we do no. There's 2 dice.
So we're gonna do 2
highest to win.
D20s. So whoever gets the best roll. So he's gonna roll the red one or something for Nessie. Do the green one for Joker.
Green is Joker, red's Nessie.
All right.
Oh shit! Gambling.
Ooh, red was Nessie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nessie rolled a 1.
Oh.
Joker with the 14. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, annihilated.
He made it.
He pops out with confetti.
Joker moves on and faces Ultron.
Face Ultron in the quarterfinals. That one.
Wow.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. That might be the pay-per-view of the night.
Yeah, dude. And that's
vital fights.
Oh man. All right.
Wow. All right.
That's gonna be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah.
It is. Holy shit.
All right.
Fuck's all that, Kilman.
Well, with what it came down to, I think we have a new way to settle ties. I think the Multiverse Murderfest has finally figured out its way to do this.
Yeah.
D20s against one another. That's a really good idea.
I like that.
How did I? I'll punish myself later.
I was just thinking dice roll because that leaves more of a variability as far as like how brutal it actually is.
Yeah, 14-1. Fucking Nessie was way too slow.
Yeah.
Next up, the Gore the God Butcher versus
Mermaid.
Yo. This one's gonna be wild. A murderous fucking siren. Shit.
Yep.
Now, this is Gore the God Butcher. So
I'm gonna take a quick little piss break and then come back.
All right.
I apologize.
Who's got the Wendigo?
Me.
Burton, right? Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So
me and Aaron. Aaron's got the Gore the God Butcher.
I think technically you get the stipulation to even the playing field a little bit. So like.
Oh really?
Yeah, because realistically,
one's a God Butcher, the other is a
monster that we smash together.
Shit. All right.
This is fantastic because we've had a break between each fight. And I'm gonna make stupid little commercials to throw into the audio version.
Oh,
hell yeah. Shit. What? I'm trying. I guess. I don't. It's hard to think of because I don't know enough about Gore the God Butcher. Like what would be good against him?
After having shots and then margaritas and then beer, yeah. Plus smoking.
What?
Yeah, dude. There's a party in Aries. Let's go, man.
Holy-
Let's record live.
Woo!
Yeah, you should have known that that was a lethal combination.
Hot mic for the win, dude.
Oh, this is staying in.
For sure.
Well, it was your birthday, but still. You gotta pace yourself.
That's a hell of a mic he's got.
Oh my god. He doesn't know yet.
That was so good.
What?
We heard all of that.
Yeah.
Beers and shots and doobies. Dude, what the fuck was that? That was so funny.
Not my brightest moment.
Was she talking about your birthday?
Yeah, she was watching a little bit of the
I was
Mackinac,
there.
so-
Woo! That was a good night.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Aaron, did you do research on Gore the God Butcher?
I did.
What fuck's his weakness?
What?
Well, basically, as long as he has the
The thing,
yeah. Let me see.
the dark sword, or whatever.
All black, the necro sword.
There we
Yeah.
go.
As long as he has that, he's pretty much invulnerable. So it's kind of a matter of that. Gore possesses all black the Necro Sword, which, according to Galacticus, carved the first dawn of the stone in endless night. The blade was forged. Whatever. The blade allows the user to create wings that allow the user to fly at extreme speeds. Weapons and shroud of berserkers constructed out of darkness. He can create sharp tendrils that can kill any god, including Asgardians.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I you know the song "Behold the Bearer of Light" by Inferi? That riff was playing in my head while you were reading that, and it just worked.
Man. He's pretty like he's like I'm aside from the potential like Christian Bale being the dude that's gonna play him potentially in the film adaptations of it, like he's like more powerful than Thanos is.
It kind of looks like Voldemort.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no nose. He's all white.
I think if I had to throw my 2 cents in, and this is just from the council, that we take all black the Necrosword and
Shove it up his ass.
Ooh, is that
give him a blade of equal weight so that his fighting style's not thrown off at all.
but is that would that then be the request?
That would then be the request.
That would then be the request. Okay, so is
Man, whoever
all
he faced in the first round was like, God damn it, that's a thing.
yeah. Is all
Oh, Freddy Krueger.
of his power derived from that though?
Majority of it.
Majority of like his
Yeah.
invulnerabilities and stuff like that is definitely from all black. Because it's a symbiote
But-
like kind of offshoot thing. So like it definitely amplifies like what he already is.
It
Yeah.
would
But
be
what
kind of
is he
it would be along
already?
the same line of the Nessie and Joker fight.
Gore was originally a mortal alien completely lacking any form of superhuman abilities. After bonding to the all-black Necrosword, a symbiotic weapon, Gore found the body of a wounded god, Gorete, and following powers. So it's pretty much that gives him his entire powers. So if he doesn't have that, then
But if he doesn't have that, he did go into the body of a god. So wouldn't he still have the god body?
says without all black, the Necrosword God isn't very strong, or Gore isn't very strong. He has the Necrosword. His strength allows him to lift the excess of 100 tons and rivals, if not surpasses, that of Thor. Weaknesses: fire and sonics and dependency.
What the fuck is sonics and dependency?
Sonic
Drugs?
waves, like loud noises, and dependencies. Yeah, it's probably because he is very dependent on the actual symbiote. So symbiotes are already very sensitive to sound. So you get something that shoots out a certain frequency, a symbiote will take out of its host. It'll just straight up leave.
Yeah.
Don't waste your request.
He does.
I'm taking the sword.
He does have the other thing, which is the God Bomb, which is Gore's greatest weapon. Would become to know as the God Bomb, which forced the aid of the God of Bombs. Gore created anti-divinity armament designed to affect all time, thus allowing him to kill every god who had or ever would exist. So basically, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily specify if that's with the Necrosword or if that's just something that he has,
Well,
It sounds like the God Bomb's a separate thing.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, and I think he could detonate it all he wants, and this sea creature hybrid's gonna be okay.
It's still not, it's not very effective against him.
I'm not a god.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the Necrosword and if he just has a regular thing, it just sounds like he's just kind of a regular.
Yeah, it just sounds like a dude with a sword at that point.
Yeah. So he does have some very human weaknesses, I guess we'll say.
Well,
what
if we
about we give a symbiote to the Wendigo?
Oh my god.
We give Venom to the Wendigo.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Not specifically Venom, but one of the just a symbiote, we'll give him Riot or something,
Yeah.
Carnage. That's crazy as fuck.
Well, I don't know though, because I would say this is my request, but I almost feel like the Wendigo would already have, or the Mermaider would already have because
Or we could give him Screech,
well,
because Screech
but
was a pretty heavy symbiote.
Okay, so if we don't separate the sword from Gore, then the way the Wendigo wins, or the Mermaider wins, is if it can scream to the point where it separates the symbiote. And I kind of feel like between a Wendigo and especially when the mermaids communicate through weird frequencies and sounds and stuff
underwater.
And we did pick a siren as the
exactly. I kind of feel like it already has that ability.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's already built in.
Right. So it can, at least, it does have that at least. So what do I put in? So we don't want to separate it, because then he's just a guy versus a super monster.
And Super Monster definitely wins that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the record, the Mermaider has both legs and a tail fin.
And
okay, so kind of like the that fish alien from Ben 10. Y'all watch that with your kids?
No, I don't think I ever did, actually.
Oh man, Ben 10 was kind of cool for the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I was just past when I started not paying attention to anything like Cartoon Network. It's coming out. But
yeah,
it did look kind of cool.
But
pretty fun, yeah.
But water and land, it can do both.
Keep in mind that when he has the Necrosword, then it basically makes him stronger than Thor, whatever that should mean to this.
That he's fucking strong as shit.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, I think either way, with the Screech or with the request, that Necrosword's coming off.
Well, I think he already has the Screech though. So what's the request if I don't go?
Well, that's why I'm like,
do you want water or do you want it to be?
Because
you could
Flatland.
Request and demand, or request the venue.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters though.
Because if it's a flatland, then he can use his Wendigo powers and fucking burn Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah. I would say more like some kind of something defensive, because if Gore does get in close, like it could be bad.
Oh. Type of shielding.
Yeah. Well, and he's got with it, superhuman durability, regeneration.
Regeneration. So chopping off limbs is not an option.
Yeah.
Well, is
So
it instant regeneration? Like,
or is it like Deadpool?
Yeah,
Gore,
like it takes like a day and a half.
And it's like a little baby arm.
Gore is able to recover from a lightning strike within 4 days with no signs of that injury, as well as growing back or retaining an arm that Thor had cut off.
Okay.
It didn't give a time frame for the arm
Didn't
chop
give a
off,
time
though.
frame.
Damn.
Yeah.
It gave a time frame for getting shocked with electricity, which seems like it's going to happen a lot when you fight Thor.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, weakness is fire and sonics, despite All Black's Austin. I don't know.
honestly, I'm kind of
vulnerable to
rethinking
heat
this
and sonic
request
vibration.
because it sounds like the Wendigo aspect and the Siren aspect cover the fire and sonic.
How does it cover the fire?
Because the Wendigo can drag people so fast that they burst into flames.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah. So if he gets the
So
upper
it does
hand
have,
and
like,
can
super
manhandle
speed.
him for a second, he can start running really fast. Yeah.
Thor has withstood being immersed in lava and stellar plasma without sustaining injury.
Jesus.
It says, what is
You said, but the weakness is fire.
ostensibly? What is that?
Ostensibly?
Apparently, or previously, but perhaps not actually. What?
So like it seemingly, but maybe not, because sometimes when they need it to not be that powerful, it's not.
Something like that. I don't know.
Because that's realistically what it's probably trying to say in like comic book writer
Yeah.
talk, where it's like, yeah, but sometimes like he'll live through it, but like
his
for the
weakness-
most part, it's his weakness.
His weakness is generally fire, but he survived lava once because it was a different writer.
It's like when in Superman Returns, Superman gets stabbed in the back with kryptonite and has it snapped off, and then he lifts an entire island made of kryptonite and throws it into space somehow.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
if that wouldn't have fucking killed him in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
That's neither here or there. I don't care for Superman movies all too much.
When it says dependency, it says Gore's power is dependent entirely on his symbiote, which itself is dependent on the blood of gods for its power. The more gods killed by the Necro Sword or its constructs, the more it can be provided to its user.
So, dude, I'd say Gore's even coming in a little weak. I don't think Wendigo gets the request.
So it's an even match. Okay.
Gore's sword, he's getting weak. He hasn't fed on the blood of a god.
And the Wendigo already has built-in.
Has two built-in advantages on his weakness.
Yeah.
So All Black wouldn't consider Freddy Krueger a god.
No.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger's like a tulpa at best.
Same with Mermaider.
Yeah, still not a god. Yeah.
However, Thanos.
Is an
if
eternal,
Thanos
so,
makes
yeah.
it through, and Gore, but sounds like Gore's got a fight ahead of him right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the request is rescinded, and I may edit all that last bit out and just say we decided.
Okay, well you guys get the opening statement started. I'm gonna grab another drink real quick.
All right. Well, what, Aaron?
Where are we fighting now?
That's what that's exactly. Let's agree on. I say
and
open what?
So we've established the strengths and the weaknesses of Gore. What is what are we looking at as far as the Mermaider?
So when we went through most of Gore, we kind of hit on all of the Mermaider stuff,
except for
Siren,
weaknesses.
so it's got sonic attacks. Well, I mean, weaknesses. It's a fish person, dude. Like,
right? You could chop it in half. You could
like one good lucky swing from Gore ends the fight.
Right.
Split.
Yeah.
Right.
But it kind of sounds like for the power to be there, he would have had to have killed multiple gods.
But it feeds on it, saying to me that it needs a constant supply.
Right.
And at this point, the sword was just used to fight Freddy Krueger and has not had been able to replenish itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
So I think he's coming in a little weak.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And being as his weaknesses are fire and sound, that's the two things that he brings to the Wendigo brings to the table. Therefore, he doesn't get the request. So
yeah,
I think this is actually not looking in. Once we got in closer and the ref started taking a look, it's a fair enough fight. No request granted. And,
I'm almost thinking the Siren hybrid has the upper hand in this. Because of the weaknesses. I mean, he could Gore could still defend as far as
Gore. Oh, Gore's still. It's not like Gore's like in like caution level weakness. He just he's gonna be a little under the weather.
He doesn't have the buff from killing Thor. He just has the power of the Necro sword.
Right.
It might even still be somewhat balanced in its hunger for its like trying to get, but it's realizing that it has to kill another non-god. So
yeah,
I'm fed up with it.
All right. I'm picturing like, I don't know, like some kind of like desert wasteland.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting take, because you got like a partially mermaid thing. Because like, wasn't it a mermaid that turned into a Wendigo?
No, it was the other way around. The Wendigo ate the mermaid, and whenever Wendigo eats something, it becomes part of it. So it grew a tail, fin, and gills, but it can still breathe air. Yeah,
I thought it was like the Wendigo possessed the Siren.
Well, they merged.
Yeah, it was. I don't think we fully determined, but I'm pretty sure it was the spirit of the Wendigo possessed the Sirens, and it went on to.
All right. Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, so then the mermaid creature grew claws, arms, legs, antlers, and all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe even like a snout.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be so gnarly.
That's a mean creature.
Yeah.
So putting that up in a desert's just kind of like dropping.
That's fine. It'll be all right.
Fish in a desert.
Well, no, it doesn't need the water because it's part Wendigo. Yeah. All right. Are you good with that?
Landscape.
Yeah. That's fair.
We're just. It's kind of like the Mastodon Michael Myers, like the two TARDIS doors, two TARDISes land, doors open, these two walk out.
I like to picture like a black smoke that just kind of like its way out, and he's just standing there.
Yeah. I would think that Gore the God Butcher would go for first strike, but be quickly surprised by how quick the Wendigo is.
Yeah. He kind of kind of goes after it pretty hastily, but then after the first little stab, kind of steps back and realizes that he's a little more than just, he's got a little more power to him.
Yeah. And if I mean, and that's the fucked up part is at range, Wendigo could scream at him and try to separate the symbiote. And he's already a little bit under the weather because he hasn't killed a god in a while. So he might be able to do it. Or wait, does Gore the God Butcher have super speed?
He does in flight.
Yeah.
Okay, so he flies at him.
So yeah, he can like fly away from the Wendigo because like the Wendigo
fly
can't
away.
fly.
Yeah.
He has
faster than the speed of sound.
Matter manipulation, superhuman strength, durability, speed.
Whoa. What's matter manipulation?
Gore can use the living abyss comprising all black to create a variety of constructs such as wings, weapon, armor. So he's
he uses all black.
He's got the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
That's what all black is basically. It can turn into it's like mainly a sword, but like since it's a symbiote, he uses it for his wings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of what I was getting from it. Like the all black is kind of like his main source of power, and without it, he's,
just a dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's just Gore.
But even okay, so
he's kind of this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
not
so-
very threatening, just kind of.
The uncle at the barbecue that you're like, I don't want to talk to him right now.
Yeah.
So he could go for the range attempt, but then Gore could either fly away or just try to fly to the Wendigo to go for an attack and stop it from screaming.
Mm.
But if he did that and the Wendigo was good enough, he could turn on its speed and like dive underneath and grab Gore by the leg and fucking start dragging him in the opposite direction to make him catch on fire.
See, I was thinking either that or as he's flying at him, because we're saying that when separated from the symbiote,
Well, what is
even for a second, Gore loses his powers, right?
Yeah.
So while he's flying super speed, if the Wendigo screeches and the symbiote separates from Gore, Gore is just a squishy
gonna
mortal
fall.
flying at. Well, I mean, if he's flying at super speed, momentum continues.
Right.
He's gonna liquefy.
Yeah.
But if All Black can reassimilate with him before he actually dies, he can start regenerating him.
That's true.
Because, I mean, like, Eddie Brock has fucking damn near gotten killed that way so many times.
Yeah.
So okay, so there's canon is saying that that's been tried and
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least, like, within, like, certain symbiotes and stuff. Because, like, All Black, I literally don't think All Black is a conscious symbiote, but I'm not 100% sure how it works, like, fully. Because, like, it could have its own, like, will, like Doctor Strange's, like, cloak and stuff, basically.
yeah.
But, like, not, like, a voice and, like, a full consciousness that he has to deal with.
They really don't, and kind of everything I'm looking up, they don't really gives like the specification that it,
no, they don't really dive too far into it.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think so. If he's killed outright, the symbiote can restore him to life.
If he's as long as he's not like full blown dead, because like unless like you have like some weird like bullshit logic like in the newest like Venom run where God, who was it even? I forget which symbiote, but a symbiote dragon crashed down into Flash Thompson's grave and brought him back to life that way. Somehow that was like the fucking way they brought back Flash Thompson. I don't remember which symbiote it was, but like they turned into like dragon people because Null was like trying to invade Earth and shit, and like Null is where Gore gets from the All Black too. That's
See,
the
to my
symbiote
point of him
god.
like getting separated from the symbiote in super flight or super speed flight. I guess, I don't see a mortal surviving. Like, what are we defining as super speed? I guess let's
Fair enough.
define that.
Fair enough.
Like, I guess just above the speed of sound, maybe. Like, what is
Yeah, what would constitute super speed in a flight sense? Like, because like most things are flying very fast to fly.
Right. Speed. I don't know. Speed of sound.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like the easiest like rule of thumb would be like speed of sound, like,
Yeah.
like the sound barrier at top speed kind of thing.
Right. Right.
I kind of real like maybe just a level above that, because I kind of feel like that's still a very human thing. Like, because I feel like like
How?
Flying the speed of sound.
yeah, I mean
In a machine
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need an
yeah,
airplane.
yeah.
that you've got to like train your body to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So the real question is like, can like they like do like the teleport behind you, fucking oh sorry I had to do it to you kid kind of thing.
Right.
hmm.
I don't know.
With
I think you can. I think speed like because yeah, like that's yeah, like you said, Mike. You have to train your body, so that would going that fast would require a superhuman body, right?
Well, but so when he's got the symbiote on, obviously his human body would become conditioned to it, so it'd be able to survive
Right.
traveling at the speed.
Mhm.
What I'm
Right.
saying is that when he becomes separated from the symbiote, his body, however conditioned to super speed, is not conditioned to flying at the speed of sound
Right.
into literally anything in the air, much less just straight up bursting into flames from air friction.
Right.
Or just crashing into the ground at that speed, basically.
Yeah, and turning to a puddle or a vaporizing.
A mangled
I
mess.
think a human or a mortal body going at the speed of sound
Liquefies.
But if how would the Wendigo catch it with the fucking the frequency if it's flying fast? But if it's flying faster than the speed of sound, come on, man.
Dude, that's how. Do I really need to explain how sound waves work, man? Like, okay, good. This is coming at him.
I'm just trying to throw the laziest logic in here. Come on, you know, like you going past the sound barrier. You know, how is sound gonna catch you? What?
Then what even is the sound barrier?
It's like going faster than the speed of light. How can you fucking see? You're going faster than the light.
Yeah.
Be pitch black.
That's that's why they had the hyperspeed computers.
What are we saying? Because like in everything that I'm seeing, there's no real like definition of what Gore is without the all.
He's just an alien.
They said like a non superpowered alien. At least they said he doesn't have at least superhuman abilities, which like typically means that he's basically on par with a human.
So he's like Peter Parker without getting bit by the spider, essentially.
Yeah. He's like an alien version of Eddie Brock, but he doesn't have to deal with the fucking thing being like, hey, you should feed me a whole lobster.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Or it's probably like, feed me the fucking blood. Feed me
the
And it's just like super hungry for that shit, so it's just trying to tear through anything that it can.
Man,
I'm Team Mermaider, man. I think all it takes is for him to separate him from the symbiote,
and it's within its ability.
Yeah, it's one of its base abilities.
Yeah,
separate him, either drag him super speed to set him on fire and burn his puny mortal form.
So the real question is,
separates him in flight and he liquefies.
So the real question is, does the Wendigo Siren hybrid feast upon Gore and turn Gore into a thing like it, or does it get all black?
Him?
Yeah, because does the symbiote be like, that thing just fucking killed my master? I guess that's what I'm going with now.
Oh my god!
I really like that one.
So Wendigo Siren hybrid walks away with the all black.
So in a way, it's a draw.
Again, every time Wendigo ends up in,
he just
keeps consuming its way through the fucking finals, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm good for
that. That sounds really cool, actually. This fucking made up monster is gonna fucking end up winning the fucking shit.
It's kind of crazy that its one weakness is fire, and it's one like without it, it's kind of vulnerable to that.
All black mermaider. That sounds so weird.
I don't know how to word it.
No, I like it. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, because otherwise it's gonna be like fucking like this long of a description. Yeah. You're like, never mind.
The Wendigo Siren hybrid with all black the Necrosaur.
PhD.
All right. And then
so all black mermaider moves on to the next round. We go to the next battle with Thanos versus the Collector.
Dude, this one's fucking crazy.
Who's got Collector, Mike?
I do.
Okay, so it's Aaron and Mike on this one.
And keeping with tradition, quick commercial break.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Thanos, the Collector. Fight! Where's your location?
Yeah. All right. I mean, Thanos can go ahead and choose a location because the Collector has already been there.
What?
Yeah, that's apparently how.
That's the setup. That's the setup. We're gonna send fucking Thanos into a house that the Collector's already booby trapped.
Thanos is gonna pick wherever Thanos picks. The Collector has it trapped.
Well, my thoughts on it are that
Is that the request?
Yes. Didn't even think about it like that, but yes.
Because
the collector requests 1 day advance because that's his thing, is setting up traps.
1 day advance knowledge of the location, he gets to go.
But that is, yeah.
So that, but Thanos could. Because we could be fighting not on Earth.
My thinking is that when we do the, when everybody kind of like phases in for the big end game battle, that the collector is just a part of that, but you never really see him.
That's the end where we do all the ones that didn't make it, so the collector wouldn't be in that.
Well, no, I'm saying, yeah, I guess that's true.
No, yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know how you're fighting your Thanos, but like, it would probably be something familiar. They're both, bipedal humanoids, so.
Yeah. I don't really know, to be honest with you.
I say, wait, where's that? You know that place? Ooh, that'd be a good one, actually. You know that place that, like that place that Thanos went to once he snapped the first time, and the place that Tony went to?
Oh, wait, the soul?
Yeah, like into the soul realm or whatever, where he saw Baby Gamora and stuff.
Yeah, where the red dude is at.
Oh wait,
no,
Red Skull or something.
No, that's Vormir, the planet where you get the.
That's
souls,
Vormir.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
the
he's
place
talking about like the orange sky.
Yeah,
where little Gamora's like, "Why did it cost you?"
Right. Yes. What if they did that place? Because it's a big open place, so the collector's tricks and traps would have to be pretty clever.
Be hidden in the water.
Somewhere, yeah. It would
or
have to
Vormir would be cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, because it's what, like ankle deep water, right?
Something
They
like
get
that.
bear traps all.
Yeah, bear traps. It's all bear traps.
But I don't know, because I feel like, as far as like the traps and stuff, I feel like Thanos is like pretty forward thinking as far as like just being smart with,
He is smart.
Also,
The collector's traps aren't like elegant, they're numerous. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Is every fucking time you turn around, it's like, oh god damn it, that's like wire, and then he turns around like, step that nail. He's like, oh my god. I just realize that the collector is just the canon sequel to Home Alone.
Yeah.
Where Macaulay Culkin becomes a serial killer.
But like Thanos is a deviant eternal, so like I don't think like normal stabbing and like I don't even think a bear trap would actually do anything to him besides inconvenience him.
That's kind of.
But what about an infinite plane full of bear traps? Eventually
it would probably wear away at him, but like it would take a while.
And the collector's just gonna hide there in that weird little shack.
Yeah,
and watch Thanos just like step. Oh, damn it.
It'll be like the Jackass movie with the fucking whole sheet of mouse traps, just like him just rolling around like
He could set it up too to where like certain ones that he steps on like causes an electrical current, so all the water becomes electrified, and
he does that.
He could do stuff like that.
Collector's bag of tricks too. He threw the guy into the fish tank water when he knew he was going to get electrocuted.
So basically, we're setting it up that like the collector is kind of the end game. Let's say, like Thanos is trying to make his way to the collector. If this is where we're battling at, I suppose.
Sure.
So.
Because if Thanos gets his hands on the collector, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah,
it's Ultron and Myers again.
Yeah, he'd have to get to him to actually do any damage to him. But the collector's kind of got like a big setup of stuff. That's
right.
So yeah, I think, and like let's be real here. Like razor wire and bear traps and stepping on nails that kind of stuff's just gonna piss Thanos off.
It's not gonna kill him, but it'll slow him down and might cause minor injuries.
Minor injuries along the way.
He does have the power to be able to teleport as well.
Now, that's with the gauntlet.
If he's in the Soul Realm, he wouldn't have the gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so is this
nice.
Endgame?
Good catch.
Is this Endgame Thanos, or is this
I don't think we give him the gauntlet.
Gauntlet would just be
maybe
like,
a stone or two. What did we do last time?
We gave him, I think, like 2 stones.
Oh, last time I don't think he had anything. He took it off because Magneto could control it.
Oh yeah.
Big
fucking Magneto.
And then this time he's in, and well, this time it's in the Soul Realm. So you're right, he wouldn't have the gauntlet.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just getting snagged by a bunch of little traps, but he's still just getting pissed.
Yeah,
he's just stepping on traps and fucking like every single time he's just like, I'm not bleeding yet.
Right.
Tony Stark got blood out of me easier.
The like curtains of fish hooks.
Just
like barb prickers on socks.
So what could the Collector, what trap could the Collector set up that would actually kill him?
So one of them in the first movie, he has the big machete that swings down on a tripwire. That could, in theory, catch Thanos in the head.
I thought Stormbreaker could only kill Thanos because it was like Uru metal and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say a normal human machete. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think Jason Voorhees could cleave into Thanos.
Yeah.
So that just like comically like bends into the shape of Thanos' head when it goes off.
Yeah, it turns into a Tom Savini prop.
Yeah.
Which just got the face missing.
Yep.
Realizing that he's from the comic books, he would try a couple other approaches. You know, one of them would be a giant frying pan on a spring. He actually stole that from the Joker while he was in the Joker's TARDIS.
I mean, without the gauntlet, how invincible is Thanos?
He's pretty invulnerable to most things. He is
Stark
able to be
made
killed,
him bleed.
but it took a lot out of Stark to even get to that point.
Right, but
that was like a small amount of blood.
If the Collector were to set up some type of trap to where Thanos would fall and land, and he would fall like 1,000 feet, would he crush himself? Would he get could that work?
I don't think that would actually kill him.
Superhuman strength, speed, stamina, durability, and agility. Superhuman physiology of Eternals. I'm not sure what that means.
Because he's an Eternal, so like he's like basically like one of the building blocks of DNA in the universe. Yeah, but he has a deviant gene, so he has gross purple skin and like crazy eyes.
Skilled hand-to-hand combat, genius level tactician, plasma energy, projection, immortality, which is probably with the gauntlet. Nigh invulnerability. Possessed to excess.
Wait, what invulnerability?
Nigh invulnerability, so almost invulnerable completely.
Oh, okay.
So we're saying that it'd have to be Uru to be able to pierce him.
Yeah, it would have to be like specifically designed to kill something like an Eternal, because like hell, like we're about to see his cousins in that Eternals movie, but like, now, Thanos is like one of those.
Pausing on the fight, do we know that they're going with Thanos was an Eternal and not just a Titan?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still technically an Eternal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they've said that at all in the movies. That he's just Thanos, the Mad Titan from the planet Titan.
I read that Thanos will be in the Eternals movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because like that was like a huge point of contention for the Eternals, was like the deviants getting treated so horribly, and then like they all moved to Titan to like start their own civilization, basically.
Okay. Anywho,
I think that Thanos, like his strength and everything else, will kind of prove to be the.
I mean, there would come a point. We've seen Thanos lash out in rage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, who was it when he was fighting Stark, where he did the come on and like took the blast head on? I think he would just kind of fight through the pain and charge through the traps directly to the collector. I mean, he might take some damage in doing it, but
he's not gonna. I don't think the collector's got anything that could kill him.
Yeah, I'm thinking the collector gets ripped in half here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanos rips another human in half and goes, "Come on!"
Yeah, like stop sending me these weaklings. So
right,
putting them up against
the all-black mermaider.
So that's we're calling it then. Thanos kills the collector.
Well, what is the collector outside of just a
like
guy.
Some weird.
He's the Riddler.
Like Jigsaw and the new Riddler mixed together.
Yeah. Essentially, he's just a glorified serial killer.
Yeah. So
pretty much.
Thanos wins. Moves on to the next round.
Man,
so all black mermaid. That's crazy.
So we got Ultron versus the Joker in the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
We got all black mermaider against Thanos. I think
oh man,
I mean,
not those matches. That's the quarterfinals. I'm already saying that the favors and requests are going to be removed there because that's
some intense shit.
Yeah.
That's some real matchups there.
Yeah.
Because if all black mermaider wins that, I think we all know what happens.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know if
crazier.
anything can beat that thing. Like all black mermaider
If
eternal.
anything could, it'd be Ultron.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
Ultron's pretty powerful.
Or odorous.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what we're gonna find out pretty soon here. I don't know if anyone needs to take a wee or any kind of break real quick, but
we're gonna do this side tonight too.
If we want to, we can. Are we gonna? Do we want to call it here and do part 2 next time?
I am kind of surprised that side took us 2 hours.
Yeah, that really does surprise me.
Okay, it took us 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, so then we will do round 2, part 2. These fight cards I'm making are gonna start looking funny.
For the record, I loved the almost like album art looking stuff that you sent us.
Yeah.
With the fight cards and stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah, when I start posting those, that's gonna be that they're gonna get cooler as I go. So all right then. Well, that's gonna be it for this transmission from the Multiverse Murderfest.
Murder.
Thanks so much for listening to us debate absolute nonsense. If you got to where you are right now and you're hearing me say this, thank you for listening to this. This has been an absolute blast for all of us to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
These have been so fun to just do the hypotheticals with.
Yeah. It's great for me to stretch my legs. I haven't had like a good D&D game in a while, so getting to jump into fantasy gaga nonsense land. That being said, we have been rolling pretty hard on doing this and Lost in the Bog stuff. Pretty soon here, we are going to be getting back to doing Bog Talk deep dives into stuff.
Loki starts this week, bro.
Yup.
Black Widow comes out.
Yay.
Oh yeah, next month Black Widow comes out.
No, I think it comes out the same. Oh, is it July 9th?
I think it's July 9th, yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was July.
I thought it was.
I think they pushed it back
I
again.
must have misread it, and I read June 9th. I was like, it comes out the same day as Loki. That's crazy.
That would be cool if it did.
Right?
I'd fucking really appreciate that.
So
I'm so excited about
Alex,
Loki.
you and I'll have to get together and figure out what day we're gonna do that. Because I'd like to be pretty up on that. So
Yeah, I'd like to get it done as soon as we can.
so yes. So be sure to listen to that. Lost in the Dark is you guys are just a content factor. You're churning them out.
Oh yeah,
I
like
love
a
it.
new video like every other day. It seems like.
It's great. So yeah, be sure to check every bit of it out. Lost in the Bog, Multiverse Murderfest. We're gonna have those socials soon, right? You'll be able to find them. And then if you're listening to this in the future, go check us out on our socials.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be like Bog Talk or Bog Talk or podcast, whatever.
Yeah,
like something simple,
Yeah. So be listening, be liking everything on there, man. Let the algorithm know so that they can spread our message far and wide, and we can bring this mayhem and silliness to everyone on the planet.
And then soon enough, we'll be selling you Blue Chew and all that weird stuff.
Dude, I want to reach out to some like real weird ones, like
get the Adam Eve sponsor where it's just like, yeah, bro, you can get those know what toys for
sensual
15% off.
A gift so sensual we can't mention it on the air, even though we're talking about dildos and porno DVDs.
Yeah, dude, we start doing deep dive porn reviews where it's just like, all right, so this is that 70s show, the porno. It's pretty bad. The plot makes no sense.
Put that in your pocket. We're gonna hold on to that. Yeah, again, thank you everyone for listening to this. This has been a blast, really. But until next time,
yes,
Mike, Alex, Aaron, Burton. Good night.
Good night.
Chick ass outro guitar riff.
Stallions.